Yeah, we got thread on the table, vinyl in the back, orders on the list, and we staying on track. Laughter's the vibe with a little caffeine. This ain't just work, it's a crafting dream. Go Savvy Lab, we stitch and we chat, bringing all the sparkle just like that. From tumblers to teas, embroidery to we're making magic right here with you. Yeah, right here with you. We're making magic right here with you. Got the hoop in place and the lasers lit, talking about life while we custom fit. Y'all drop a comment, join in the fun. Sunday fun day vibes, getting things done. Sipping on tea and we giggle a bit. Packaging love with every kit. Creative queens with a boss babe flow. If you know, then you go. Let's go. Go Savvy Lab, we stitch and we chat, bringing all the sparkle just like that. From tumblers to teas, embroidery to we're making magic right here with you. Share, crafting with heart and a little flair. Order laughs and good design. It's Go Savvy time, let's shine. Yeah. It's Go Savvy time, let's shine.
Hey everybody, welcome in. Again, I'm working, so I decided to go live. I was Miss Joy had her prayer session, and Miss who else was on? I watched Miss Joy a little bit. I watched Miss Marilyn. She was over there blinging and doing some embroidery stuff. So I am over here working with leather today. Working on a handbag. So I'm about to cut out a handbag. Maybe two, but I think right now it's just one because I need to get it done before Saturday. I want to get it done by Saturday. So how's everybody? What you working on? What y'all doing? The weather seems to be doing something. I'm not sure what is happening out there. The other thing I need to do is cut my 5x5 squares. So I do need to do that as well. But we're working with black leather today. It is a Revelio hide. So what I have to do first, because I always try to make sure that I do my strap first. So strap is first because you don't want to mess up the leather and not have enough material for your strap. And I always try to make sure that I can get one long strap because it's going to be a crossbody. So I definitely need to make sure, and my straps are about 55 inches, so that, but I think if I can get a good 50, I'll be cooking with grease. Let's see. And then I made me a template because templates are your friend, especially when it comes to stuff like this. But I gotta make sure that all the way down this same piece I can make it, because hides are so iffy. You can think they're long enough and then they're not. They get a little short, so then you might have to move it over. This might be the better piece to do it from. This edge might be better, because at least on this side Yeah, I think it might be better doing it from here. So let me see how long this is. $36. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yay. Okay. So now I got the right size. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Now that I have it correct, I'm going to cut me a piece out of here and then we'll work on getting the perfect size for the strap. Oh, it smells so good. If y'all could just smell this leather. Oh, it's amazing. All right. That's how much I really need. But give myself a little room because I want to make sure that it is straight, and it's not. It's got like little edges there, so I want to make sure that when I cut, I have enough. And I may cut just a tad bit over because, yeah, I can get some other stuff out of that. Now, I not only use my weight, if you were here with me when we were cutting the fabric for the sew along, or if you're going to watch it, because I did send anybody if you're on doing the sew along, I sent an email just a little while ago. So if that's the case, I use my weight to hold this leather too. It's perfect for something like that. Come on, there we go. Oh crap. Oh, look, I am cutting the acrylic. Let's see. I hope everybody's having a great Thursday. Is this working? Yes, it is. This leather is kind of thick, so I probably should have used my look, it got stuck all in there. Wow. All right, so what I'm gonna do is shift this up. I think I'm killing my poor little oh, there's something stuck in there. There is leather off in there. So now with some leathers, I do have to cut it with a utility knife. And I do have a leather pair of scissors that I use as well. Please, let's not go back to Monday. What happened on Monday? Miss Linda Duchan know that the title says Monday, but not Thursday. Oh, no, I did not know that. And you could have asked me. No, I didn't know that. I'll fix that later. Hey, thank you for realizing it because I sure didn't. But I think it's because of how I had the one set up on Monday. I just went live from the same thing, and I didn't go into the studio and change it, so that's probably why. I might get somebody's attention, but I'll change it so that way It won't say that when it's published, when it's finished, or maybe I'll change it after I get off live, because I'm not sure how it would work if I change it right now. It might knock everybody off, and I don't want to do that. This is really interesting that it's keeping these little shards off inside of the inside my rotary blade. I've never seen it do that. Yeah, that's different. I've never seen it do that. All right. And so much so it is blocking me from being able to close it. I'm going to have to put this thing somewhere out of the way because it is super sharp if I can't get it closed. But I'm going to try to see if I can't pop. Because there has to be something blocking it right now that I can't see. Because unfortunately it's all black, and it's all black off in there. Let's see what you guys are saying. It does look like a tomato. Huh. I'm not sure what y'all talking about. I don't know where my glasses are. Let me see what you guys are saying, because I don't know. Well, welcome in. I appreciate you all for being here. Your weight looks like a fresh tomato out of the garden. You know what? It's one of those medicine balls, Miss Sharon. But it is kind of orange. It is very orange. Yes, ma'am. We need to let Roz. Okay. So I will fix that. Thank you, Donzel. Again, I'll fix that title because I did not realize that. Because this is not moving my rotary blade. And Monday, I put a fresh titanium in here. So this thing will cut anything. I mean, like, I don't like it. So I'm going to put this in the case while I'm not using it because that sucker is too sharp. I don't need no problems. So the next thing I'm going to do is fix the strap. So I need to cut my strap out. And then after I cut my strap, we'll be back to cut the rest of the exterior parts of the bag. But the strap is first. I always do my strap first, especially with highs of leather, because I want to make sure that I get the perfect length. And so the reason why I cut myself a template was to make sure that I have a really good square, because you end up folding it. And so this template is the perfect strap for that. And so then I just have to cut it out. And I may just go ahead and I do have my craft knife. And so literally with the craft knife, you just go down. I'm going to just go down all the way. Let me see how straight this edge is. It's not that straight. So I'll cut it on the edge first. But I'll cut off this. And the one good thing about leather straps is that you can definitely use some of those small pieces for things like clasps and things like the little bag clips where you put the D rings and things like that, so they will hold other parts. Now I'm over here looking for my I have a whole case of utility knives. Oh, right here. How's everybody doing? Happy Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. I did go live in the Facebook group today from the Sewing Expo. So this is my variety of utility knives. And it comes with other knives that you can interchange. They're interchangeable. And I always have this problem popping out of here. And they have different sizes, so in case you like a small size, a large size, you can do that. And they have the safety ring. So we're going to use the utility knife. And all I do, same thing as with the rotary blade, just cut straight right on the outside. It's always my problem because I tend to not put enough pressure on the utility knife. But the good thing is my this thing doesn't move. This ruler's not moving because I have pressure on it too. That's not working like I wanted to either. Let's try this. There we go. So we're going to use the big boy. All right, now let me cut this edge off. And I'm using my line right here, which is the line that goes right across here. Put weight on it. That way I don't have to worry about it shifting down there at the end as I come down there. Oh shoot. I need to remember where this was, so I'll know where to stop. I probably should have done that first. So this is 36. Let me cut it off where I need it to be. So I'm going to make this 36, 46. I'm just going to do 50. Because I know the person that this bag is going to, so she's way shorter than I am. So 55 will be for somebody 5'6", 5'8". All right, So now let's cut this. And one thing about the crossbody edges is that it does, this whole thing will fold into itself and then it'll get stitched. Hey, precious pieces. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Oh, yeah. Miss Linda got her teal in, and she got purple. 2 colors of purple, right, Miss Linda? I made me a leather tool holder the other day. It's got all my tooling things in it. All right, so now we're going to go the other way. So now what I'm do is flip it over. Just like that. Now, you can hang on to this because I may need this as an anchor. I think my anchor may be my accents, but no, I want to do them. Let's see. This is almost perfect size. Anybody working on anything tonight? So I need 2 of these. These will be the anchors, the strap anchors. So they'll hold the D-rings. So 2 of those. Let's make sure I don't need, that goes for the zipper panel. Then there was one more, I just had it. Oh, here it is. All right, so I needed my strap. Now I gotta cut, need to cut lining pockets is another thing to cut, but not out of this. I'm knitting while watching. Okay, Miss Renee. Measuring and cutting. Okay, Miss Vera. No, watching you. Okay, Jessie. Lady Bear business things tonight. Nope. Put up some AG. Okay. I went to I went to the Original Sewing Expo today. It was really cool. I did a make and take. I did a quilt block for the Quilt of Valor. They make quilts for people in the military, and so I made that. That was fun to make that block. It was very simple, but you make the block on site. So now this is ready. The one thing that I do want to do while I have this here is put a marking for the middle. So when I get ready to put my double-sided tape on this, I need to mark my middle. And so I like to go ahead and get that done while I'm here. Look, I can put this away. So let me put this over here. but I can mark my center, which should be, yep, that's right. So my center should be about right here on the 2 mark. And then that way, when I get ready to lay my tape, which I could actually just do it now. So that way, because I normally do my straps first. I like doing the straps first, then I do the zippers. It's kind of like a little process. And so that really helps. Now let me find my silver marking pen, because the silver marking pen is everything on this black and stuff, and it wipes off. Like, it is such a cool pen. It's a nice to have when you can't find it. Like, literally, I swear everything's supposed to be like put back away, because I put it up after I used it all the other day when I made that other. Oh, here it is. Nope. That is not it. It's supposed to be right here. But you know what? I think I can use my other little marking pen and then just put my tape. So this is my row of double-sided tapes. And so here, well, that's a new silver marking pen. I should have at least 3 open. This is why I have so many. Just gonna open the new one. But you know what? Let's see what this looks like, because I haven't tried this one on here. And let's go to white. No, I can't see it. No, does it have something on it? Let's try it again. No. Right now, I'm watching an old show, Steve Harvey, from the 90s. Oh, that sounds like fun, doesn't it, yo? Should be pretty funny, too. Okay, we'll try this one. So we'll use this one. I just have to open a new one. Then I'll find the other 5 by the time I sit down, I'm quite sure. Because there's a lot of silver marking pens in this house. All right, so just gonna go straight down the middle. Oh, wait, is there something on here? No. Okay, it's making a faint mark, but it's there. And I'm gonna put tape on both sides of this, so that way when I fold it in, I have different sizes of double-sided tape because depending on what you're working with, like if I was doing a smaller bag or if I was doing the zipper packet, something like that, I would end up with, I need maybe the 1/8. So it just depends. Just depends. All right, we're going to put it on the other side of the line. And this is just for holding because I will definitely be stitching it down. All right, so this is prepped and ready. And it will go again. I'll be doing is folding it in like that, and then I'll have a strap. Uh-oh. I moved my thing, I can't see. So yeah, okay, cool. That's my strap. So we'll be ready to rock and roll when it's time for that. Now, the other outsides are the exterior of the bag. So that's the other things that I need to cut in the leather, and then we'll go to the interior. Now I have to say, I created an image that I'm gonna need to sublimate. I have some material for sublimation. And because this bag is for someone that wants, and so I have to cut 2 of these. So let's grab some, move this out the way. I'm gonna grab the hide back. Let's get our hide back in. I don't need a lot. Let's look at it. So a lot of times I take a look at the hide. Let me show you. So a lot of times I take a look at the hide and I'll move over here so you can see, because this thing is long. So I just look at it just to see, make sure there are no blemishes or any of that stuff. And it looks really good. But I also do that when I'm in the store about to purchase it. So that way, you don't buy anything. So I really like going in the store to buy. I know if I'm buying leather from online, I really have to trust the place and the people that's purchasing it. So one of the places that I do purchase some leather is from Simply Classics, and it's really because I know that Miss Chris really takes pride in her leather. So, all right, I think this is going to be perfect. One of the things, like laying out our quilts like I'm going to do tomorrow, this is important as well. making sure it's gonna fit. So let's see this. I think I'm gonna be good for this. Now, one thing I love about these silver marking pens, it wipes off with a little bit of water. Then it's gonna mark the spot here. So this way I know. Oh, that's the wrong. So I'll cut this piece out here. She wants gold hardware. All right, so this is done. Now, what I need to do now is I can roll this back up and put the hide away. But it smells so good. That's just the front and back of the bag. And then after this one, I have a brown one to make. So I'm going to make a couple tomorrow just to have for my website. But they'll be for sale. And yep, I have not forgotten about your Shay. I will cut it out tomorrow when I'm cutting the rest of them. All right, so now time to cut this out. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Like I said before, I'm always in here working. I don't go live. So I'm like, you know what? I need to start doing better. All right, what's on everybody's agenda for tomorrow? If you haven't cut your 5x5s. Okay, so what color? Has everybody picked their pattern? Have we picked your pattern for tomorrow if you're doing it with us? I think I'm going to do I think I'm set on doing Mr. Monopoly. At first, I was like, maybe something else. But I think I'm going to do the Monopoly guy. All right, so the next thing that we have to do this way I can just cut those out. I know she's not asking me what color. No, I'm not asking you what color. Got my crayon grape ready. Look at you. All right, Miss Linda. I need my crayon grape. I will pick it up. Actually, I might just have tea because when I went to the sewing expo, the tea lady was there. And you know how I love those teas. But I didn't buy any because I still haven't drank all the ones I bought from last year. So I'm going to use what I got. And she had a new peach flavor. I was so tempted. I was like, no, because I haven't used the ones I bought last year. I haven't drank all those, so don't do it. So I figure I'll just buy one after. All right, let's see. To make sure this is a straight line, because it doesn't look like one. It is not. I didn't think so. All right, let's get this bad boy straight up here. All right. Got to be careful with that because you can literally wipe those lines off of there. I'll tell you what, when I put a ruler to this, I can definitely tell you how my cutting was not on this paper. That's the only thing I hate. Like, a lot of the patterns do not come in SVGs. They're all PDFs, so I don't take the time to go convert the PDFs to SVGs. I don't have time. When I do, sometimes on the bigger ones, I will. If I know, like this one, I probably should. But I think now that I've made this bag so many times, I know about the dimensions, so it should be okay. Now, one thing I like to do also is make sure that my back and front are the same size. We don't want problems later. We do not want problems. Okay, so I got a little. So I definitely want them to be the same length and width. Almost. Okay. Perfect. So now using my huge leather scissors, cut these squares out of here. Okay, let's do it like this. And this is how I make my bottom. Now the other thing that I have to cut out is my stiffener. So I definitely want a stiffener for the outside of my bag. All right. So this is done. Now I have to create the stiffener. So let me grab it. So this is my stiffener. It's pretty big. And especially this pink. So the thing that I do with this is normally I cut it out I'm going the wrong way. So I cut this because let me get my paper scissors. You definitely want. I'm definitely not going to use my leather scissors, but you need. So the way this works is I'm going to put it off in the center. I'm going to leave my seam allowance. You do not want stiffener in your seam allowance because that is all bad. Now, let me see how much I need. All right. So crazy. Okay. I'm gonna probably get too much, but I do need some a little bit for in the bottom. Not a lot. And this stuff is it is so heavy. Now, the other thing that I could do if I don't want to use this, because this stiffener is very stiff, you can also use, if you want it to be kind of a slouchy crossbody, you could also do like SF101, which doesn't do anything for leather. But you could use like the PF, what's that, 77 Miss Wanda, I believe we used before. So there's other ones. Let's see. There are other ones that can get you what you need. As far as getting kind of stiff, but I like this because it really does make it stiff. Now, there is some stuff called Salpa that is a different type of leather, and there's also pigskin that you can use. Like if I wanted this bag to look like another piece of leather on the inside, I could have used some pigskin, and it makes for a really nice piece of leather. And it bonds to it. The other thing is Decoville Heavy. So if you can find some Decoville Heavy, that also works. All right. So for this, I'm definitely going to want it to be inside of that's all too big. Okay. I need to draw me a couple of lines because I want it to be inside, and I do need it to be at least I think this anchor is, let's see, this one in here is an inch, so I'm going to do 1.25 inches from the top all around the sides for this. And this middle one, welcome in. Let's see. So we're going to do 1.25 inches from the top, and I'm going to go all the way around. I can take this off for now. Anybody saw where I put that? Here it is. Keep losing my pen. Trying to think about that inch, because on this bag, yeah, I think that's about right. And I'm going to do the same on this side. So on the sides as well. So my stiffener will be in the center. I actually think that's too low. Based on the last bag that I did, I needed to be maybe an inch from the top. So let's fill that up. Because I'm going to have to fold it down. And I want my fold to be on right on the line. So I'm going to do an inch from the top. Make sure it's straight. Ooh, I think it's storming outside. It was 105 today. Like literally, the odometer read 105. And then underneath it, it was telling me everything like, oh my God, it was like 5 o'clock, 104. I'm like, oh my goodness. Texas heat is definitely on. It's crazy. Okay, so all I'm doing is marking this so I'll know where to place my stiffener. Because I don't want it in the sewing in the seam allowance at all. Because while I'm sewing it on the industrial machine, still don't want to have to go through all that. It's just unnecessary bulk. And if you were sewing this on, like, if I was sewing it on like my Juki, which is semi kind of, people hate when people say semi-industrial, but it is a heavy duty machine. And so because it's heavy duty, it can sew through this material. It's heavy enough. I promise you this will be looking off, but that's right. Okay. And so the way this goes on is via glue. 32 degrees. Give me 32 degrees anytime. Yeah, Texas is trying to take us out. I'm like, what in the world? It was so hot. Now I was telling y'all about the sewing expo. So Glitterbug Fairy was there. I got to talk to the owners again, and I picked up a couple more zipper pulls as if I needed more, but I did. Because I realized I did not have a goal for this bag. I bought all of the other colors, but I think I was thinking that I was going to put the iridescent one on this bag because it's supposed to have an essence of prints for this bag. So because it's doing essence of prints, when you open it, it's going to have pops of purple. All right. Let me tell you, this is some heavy stuff. It is. All right. The one thing I do like about this, and this is what I do. You all know what I do with my Dollar Tree rotary blade cutter thing. I use it to cut this stuff because I need it straight. Because when I get ready to fold this down, I need it to hit, and it doesn't need to be wobbly. So this is what I do with my little Dollar Tree rotary cutters. I cut this paper. because you don't want to cut your fabric. You want to use your fabric cutter with paper. Yeah. No, no, don't dull your blades. And so it's important that this is straight because this is how your bag forms, especially with the leather. And it can do that too with vinyl, so you have to be careful, especially if you're adding SF101 or something like that to vinyl. Okay, so all I'm doing right now is just squaring it up because I want all edges to be straight, so then I can figure out what size I need on the inside of this. All right, this is the last side that needs to be cut. All right, so let's bring her back. And okay, I think I have it perfect right there. And then so again, the silver marking pen is amazing. You can mark fabric, you can mark leather, and it comes off. All right, so now let's do the same thing right here. Yeah, it's about the storm. It sounds pretty bad out there. Little honey, she's right here underneath my feet. She hates thunder. I think I lost that 10. Well, it kind of did it. Stiffens, I tell you. I think when you're making a bag, the cutting is probably the longest part. Once you get everything cut, this prep work for this is no joke. Especially if you're trying to have a stiff bag that is not going to slouch or anything. So I would say make sure that the stiffener you use is straight, because that can make your bag. That can make your bag ugly too. So this is why I said tomorrow I was just going to be cutting out bags. Like, I'm going to cut out at least 3. And then I've been trying to find a way. This is too heavy to go into the scan and cut, which is a bummer. Because I sure tried it. And it was like, it's too thick. I'm like, man, shoot. All right, one more side here. Now, I'm going to show you something else I do with that little weight. That little weight gets workout, let me tell y'all. My little weight gets workout in my craft space. So like this is high like that. While I'm doing on the other one, I'll let it sit there so it can flatten that out. But let me get some glue. I guess that is what we're going to need to make sure this stays down. So you see, it helps put the pressure on there. 82 right now outside, 97 high. Ooh, Miss Evelyn, it's kind of warm over there too. I was like 100 and what? Then I was driving and it changed to like 106. Oh my God. It's like different areas. North Dallas is like, I was over there by the hotel where Applegate Getaway was. It was in Irving. That's where it was 105 when I got in the truck. But literally, it was still 105. By the time I got over to Carrollton, it said 106. I said, wow. So it was pretty crazy today. All right, here's my little glue thing. All right. Now, when you're doing the Salpa leather, so when you're doing leather to leather, oh shoot. When you're doing leather to leather, you have to have a different type of glue, which I have up there. It's called Barge. And Barge, what it does is you have to let it sit and dry. Now, I think I got all my edges because what's going to be very important with this not only is that it dries, but that these edges don't move. Now, the bag that this bag will be a drop-in lining, so I don't have to worry about turning this part inside out. Once I make the lining of the bag, but I have to make sure there's enough glue in here. And I'm using Beacon 3-in-1 glue. So I'm going to do the other part, then I'm going to set it over on the other table and allow it to dry with the weight on it. And I'm hoping I don't need the weight for anything else. I don't think so. So then we'll cut out the interior. This bag does not have purse feet because of the size. Now this bag will also be very beautiful if made with cork. So this bag can be made with cork as well. And yep, I use a lot of glue. Now on that pink bag that I made last week, there's a lot of glue, like literally, and it's the cement glue because you're doing leather to leather, and when you're doing leather to leather, you have to let both sides dry. Like you put the glue on like this, but it's brushed on, and then you have to wait till it gets tacky. So it's a whole process for the leather to leather. Wait a minute. Yep. The one thing I didn't bring up here was my wet towel. I know, it's storming out there. All right. So I will put this over here so that it can dry. And I have to put something on both of those so that they buckle up in the middle. Let me grab some bundles of something, bundles of material. Just something to lay on it so that it stays flat in the center. While it dries, yep. 2 bundles of fat quarters works. All right. So that is my exterior. Let's do some interior work. I need to cut my zipper pockets, which I just saw something else that I think might be really cool that has some purple. These trims. Now you have to understand the difference between a leather scrap and stuff that you store away. Now these could be leather scraps because I could use these as D-rings and anchors. So our interior is going to be this. I got me some cork to make a bag in Dallas. Yes, cork is gonna work. Cork is in right now. It is. And there are some, oh my God, let me show y'all the cork I got today. Oh my God. I got a beautiful cork today. Oh my word. I'm gonna pause for a moment of Sew Expo breaks. The Sewing Expo. This is the bag from the Sewing Expo. See, Shay Shay, you see how pink it is? It's like iridescent pink. All right, so did you find? Okay, let's take a Shay Shay. All right, so here it is, guys. I love it. I love it. Put that away. So this is the cork. I'm gonna talk about you tonight. So this is the cork that I got. And it is kind of on the pink side, Shay Shay. See that? It's kind of on the pink side. But No. But it's cute, right? I know it. Yes, this is cork, Miss Evelyn. This is cork. And I got it from Jess. From So Many Creations. I got it from Jess of So Many Creations. So pretty. So pretty. All right, so it's back to the bag. We got to go back to the bag. Stay focused. Stay focused. I wasn't on here to do a haul. It's on here to cut a bag. Cut a bag. So this is going to be the inside. Because you think about it, the bag is black on the outside, but I like, it's so nice to look inside your bag and you can see, like, you can see in the bag. It's not dark on the inside and all of that. So for the essence of prints, and that is Waterproof Canvas by Mormino. And I am thinking, let's see if I can find a guitarist in here. Man, oh wait, here's a guitarist. There's a guitarist. Okay, I see a guitarist here. Waterproof canvas. Okay. All right, I think, so at first I was going to use this, but this is, that's a whole clash of things. So that's not it. But the other thing I had wanted to do was maybe sublimate purple, but I'm not going to do that. I think I might I think I really might like these as the pockets. Especially if I can get one of the pockets centered with the guitarist in the center. So like this, like, let me see, show you. So like me cutting this piece with the guitars in the middle would be really nice. So that could be a slip pocket because the bag isn't huge, but because I'm trying to do the essence of prints, having a guitarist in the bag would be really nice. And I'm over here looking for, I have another purple, just a side that I can use because my both my slip pockets could be, I could use this grunge. So, and that would work. And then remember I told you guys about these straps? I could use this at the top of the pocket to accent the top of the pocket. And so then I would have this across the top. So yeah. All right, I think we got it. These will be our two pockets. So this will go on here. We'll have that at the top. I like it. Okay. And then this will go here. Yep, I like them. All right, so we'll cut out some pockets. Let's do our slip pockets first. So I can cut out this guy right here. Turn on my iron. Oh, there's a nice one right there. Okay. And the musical note is going through it. Okay, I'm finding him all over. All right, found him. We got the one we're gonna cut out. Let me turn on the iron. So my pocket doesn't need to be that big. Oh, thank you. All right, so one of my pockets. All right, so let's bring him down because I want to make sure that I get him a little bit in the center. Now, what I'm doing, some people will call fussy cutting because I'm focused on one area of the fabric. And when you do that, you're making sure that whatever you want as the focal point is your focal point. Because the way this pocket works is, and I want him standing up. So let me cut it down just a little bit because the purse, this is too wide for the purse, but what I could do is make it into two pockets where he's overlapped like that. And then you'll be able to see the guitars right there. Now, if it's because it's going to be even. Now, the thing that I don't want to do is I don't want his head in there because if I'm going to put that over the top like that, it'll be barely touching his head. So the pocket's getting smaller, but that's okay. Let me see. This won't be the phone pocket. I may have to cut out another piece because I really want him to be on the full pocket. Don't worry about that piece. I'm going to use it. I will use it. The funny thing is he's in the same spot everywhere, but if I take in, let's fold it down where I think the pocket should be, see where he is, where he falls in. All right, this is better. See how long this is. All right, we might have a little something a little bit better. Yep, I think that'll work. Because when you look off in the pocket, this guy with the or I can do just a little bit more up. So let's come up a tad. Okay. Yep, I like it. That's perfect. It's not too far down. Then we got the guy with the base. So now here's what I need to do. I'm supposed to say I don't have any clips. They're underneath the machine, the thing there. Sean, do you design the bags? I have. Yes, ma'am, I have. I have done a couple, but it was just something I had woke up thinking about, and I just like, I have to come make it. Oh, let me show you. So that was that orange one, and I have not put it on paper yet either, but I have an idea for how I want to make the next one because I truly love this orange bag. I haven't carried it yet though. So tiny. But this one. So I woke up one morning and had it on my mind, and I just made it before I left the house. So I got up. I couldn't sleep, so I got up and made it. It has a slip pocket right here. But it's a little fun. I call it night on the town bag, or just going out to dinner, something like that. All right, so this one, I think I got it. I think I got where this guy's gonna be. I'm trying to maximize where I'm not wasting fabric. So give myself just a little bit of room. Let me go through this really quickly so I can make sure I got exactly what I think I have. I think I do. All right, let's put this away. And then I'm also going to put some SF101. I'm not putting anything on the liner. Actually, I don't think I need any on these pockets because they're going to be inside. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to need anything on them. But you can put SF101 on them if you'd like, if you're doing a pocket. And I like to rivet my pockets as well. All right, so let's see, we can square this up. Let me turn this real quickly too. And I use flatter on this stuff because it just helps. And I was thinking I need to make an order from Flatter. Whenever we hit 5,000 people, I might give away some Flatter. Because it's the best. Has your stuff flat as a pancake. Especially to the members, like I might do it for members, one of our member lives or something. Miss Vera, did you get your package? It says it was out for delivery today. From your winning from our last live or in online, the sew along from the sew along. I should have shown you how wrinkled this was, but it's flat now. Okay, so my next pocket. Let me see. So this is what I like to do. So since this is the inside, this will be the bag. Yeah, that's going to be nice. And then I'll have him right there. right, so let me cut this out formally. So I just need 12 by 7. But I'm going to cut from here, this side. I want to keep him intact as much as possible. I'm going to make it 7 1/4. Maybe 7 1/2. Oh, okay. Awesome. Thank you. I'm glad you got it. All right. Now, yes, thank you for the photo too. The screen grab. So I was telling someone, maybe it may have been Miss Linda, because we made a math pack a while back, and that's a little bitty backpack that is super cute. Sewing. When you get to the sewing part of doing a handbag, that's the easy part. The difficult thing, all this cutting that you have to do and making sure everything is the right size, but I think that's with all the things. All right, so now, that's gonna be cute. So what will happen is I will sew this side, that side, but from the inside out, flip it inside out. Then I'll put the top on there and attach something like this. I'll have to fix that. But based on where we are right now, it's not a bad pocket, but I think it is a little too big. So I'm going to take a little bit of that off of there. These are like minor adjustments that we make as we're cutting and putting things together, because what we don't want is the pocket to be way too big. And then I'm gonna have to put a key fob in this bag too. All right, so now this guy is my center, perfect. So let me cut an accent. All I wanted is 1 inch. So that way when I cut it in half, I'm gonna fold it in half. So I'll also use double-sided tape with that as well. All right, so this is pocket number 1. That's done. Let's do pocket number 2 for the other side. Oh, good night, DB. Yeah, I'll probably finish the bag tomorrow. I don't even know. Oh, it's 10:42 here. Okay. I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to get to start sewing it. Okay. So this pocket is very similar, with the exception of, I think I'm going to do 7. going to add a little pencil side to it. So if you have a pen or your lipstick or whatever, you can actually have that in there too. So again, I need this. This is way too long. Okay, so maybe we do this. Okay, that's better. And I just had another thought for this pocket. So this one will be 6. All right. That's a huge pocket. Okay, maybe like that. I don't know why my thing keeps dropping. Okay. That's better. Now, pocket number 2, but look what I was thinking. What if I put this across this one? I still want the leather. Okay, I'm gonna make a leather one. Let's see if this can be 1 inch. Yeah. Maybe. Yes. Yep. Think we're good. We can make 1 inch out of that. This is why I say you have to understand what scraps are in leather, which is different from what scraps are in our fabric. These little pieces, those are scraps. It's okay. We got leather, pocket number 2. All right, so now for our zipper outside packet, zipper packet, or zipper panel. So I need 2 of these, and I'm going to keep with this musical theme for the zipper packet. But I do need to iron this. And I need 2 pieces of this, but you know what? For the zipper packet, I think I need to, it doesn't say that. It doesn't say I need to interface it. But you know what? Ooh. Let me see what kind of leather we got. Because I think I might have a piece of leather for the zipper accent. That would be cute. Let's see if we got some purple. I'm bringing it over so you guys can look with me. Let's see what we got. So these are Italian leather scraps. Making sure that there's no, that chocolate is pretty. It's pretty. This tan is pretty too. It's like a taupey color. All right, nope. Let me see. I got one more pile of scraps. Let's put these in here too. See what we got. I wish I had bought some of the purple. Skin type stuff. Okay. So no purple left besides this really, really thick one. And I don't think that'll go because that's just, that'll throw the bag off. So nope. But what I can do, let's see. It's an Axium, and I'm gonna have all of her other pieces. Her hardware is gonna be gold hardware. I have some beautiful gold. Because as an accent, see what color is that. I have a whole bunch of leather over here, guys, so I'm sorry. That's what I'm doing. Searching the leather bin. Because I want something that's going to be kind of, and I don't want to really mix. I want to add a faux leather in there. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is for my zipper packet, I'm going to use leather. I'm just going to use leather. Because the zipper is going to pop. And so let me show you the zipper that I'm thinking about. And there are two. You guys can tell me what you think. You can help me decide what. Because think about the hardware is going to be gold. So I have two options. So there is purple and black for the zipper. And then I have this purple with the rose gold. So initially I was thinking purple and black. That's what I'm thinking. Because this will be on each side of the leather will be on each side of the zipper. So that's what I'm thinking. Because her hardware is really gold. It's like it's brass, actually, 100% brass, but beautiful. When I was buying it, I was like, oh my God, this hardware is amazing. Black, I think so too, Jessie. Thank you, thank you. So remember when I cut this off of the other piece? This is why. Because sometimes you just have a piece that you're like, oh, I can just use that. Now let's see if this is long enough for two. Oh, crap. Not long enough. Womp womp. Okay. It's okay though. So I just need 2 pieces. This will be my zipper packet or zipper panel. And then I need to cut my key fob. I was working on trying to figure out what I wanted to put on my handbags, and because I had already started calling my bags the on-the-go bags, I think I'm just going to go back to Go Savvy Designs. But I really like on-the-go bag. But I also like my business name, so that way I can make me a little GSD emblem for the bags, which I have thought about that, and I haven't designed it yet, but I can't wait to design it and cut it out on the laser because I have that fiber laser. So I'm gonna cut me some metal, tags. All right. Now we have our 2 panels. The only thing we have left to cut is the inside, and that's it. Oh no, what did I say? I didn't cut my key fob. Oh please, gotta have a key fob. And then we'll figure out, I'll let you guys know what tags I have to put on the inside, because I got some different little sayings to put on the inside, which I like. It's like a different thing. Okay, there's our key fob. Put all these little pieces in the trash because these are not scraps. This is truly trash. So that when I'm cutting the ones tomorrow. Now, I don't know that tomorrow will be so hard because maybe, I don't know. The ones that I'm cutting tomorrow, tomorrow I'm designating it as my own sew day. So I took off work because I wanted to go to the sewing expo. But I also took off work because I needed a day just to be in my sewing room and decompress. All right, now let's put these back away. This is so cute. I cannot wait. So this is a part of what I want to make for myself as a Louisiana quilt. And with jazz and all things. And I do need to, once I finish this cut, then I'll cut out my material for the sew along. All right. Now let's get this waterproof canvas out. It doesn't need lining either because of the thickness of it. It is really nice. And when I tell you, it's one of those things you can wipe off. I get this from Mormino. So Lauren Mormino. This is her waterproof canvas, pink and teal floral. And they come in 1 yard cuts. So now the designer of this bag already cut. She already has this one cut so that it literally fits already inside the bag. So it's already cut to fit inside the bag. But because I'm using waterproof canvas, don't necessarily have to have any of the some people like putting a stabilizer on the back or the cotton woven or something like that on the back, but I don't like it. I mean, I think it's fine. It's stiff enough. It's one of those things that you can wipe off, which is great. Hey, Simone, how you doing? Are you enjoying retirement? All right, so let's get this cut out. And then we'll check on our leather to see how it's doing after we cut this out. So let me cut me a little square out of here. And then we'll get closer, up close to it. And so last I checked, I think Mormino was running some type of special or sale or something. She has some beautiful hardware for handbags. That is called Mormino. So more like give me more. Me and KNOW. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, should be good. I've been live for a minute now. I came on after Miss Joy because, you know, I kept telling y'all I'm always working. I just never go live. So I'm trying to go live more, get my hours up. Okay, let me see if I can steam this real quick. Be right back. Be right back. I really need it to be flatter. And it does, you can't turn it, so just flatten out a bit. So there we go. Much better. So now let's cut the the interior out. And you see this cut's so nice. Doesn't take long. It cuts really nice. This is a... Oh, by the way, if you haven't already, please hit the thumbs up button. Thank you to all my members who are out there watching. I appreciate you too. Yes, I do. Right. So again, this is like a drop-in lining, so this will be pretty cool. And then when I start sewing, I'll do the what's it called? I'll do the crossbody piece first. Then I will do the pockets and then the zipper. Then that way it's just sewing the interior and the exterior. All right, now we do these little cutouts for our bottoms. Those are way too big. Well, thank you for hitting the like button. So like I said, I already did. I'm my way in. All right. So I think this is going to be a gorgeous bag. Get on the little pieces back. Oh wait. Did I cut this? If that's the key fob. No, it's not. That's this. But I don't have two of them. So, All right. Zipper, pockets, pocket accent. Yeah, this is the key fob. So I need 2 of these. All right, so let's do 2 of these, and then it will be golden. It's going to fit nicely inside the bag. All right, so let's get our top lining is what we need. It's a little bit more than an inch, so I want to put waterproof canvas as that, but let's see. I got a little waterproof canvas. No, I don't. I'm just going to go back to, I think it's going to be leather. Yeah, I think it's going to be leather all the way around for those things. Let's see. Here we go. See if we got a long enough piece though. Yes, just enough. Yay. Like right at the edge. Okay, we need 2 of these. All right. That is all of it. Got the whole bag cut out. Now let's go check on the front. On the leather. Let's check on the leather. All right, looks good. Got our inside. We're going to have black on the outside. This is black leather. And it's kind of textured too. As you can see it. It's got texture to it. And then we're going to have this top of white on the inside. This is the top lining piece. Then we have our zipper and our sides to the zipper. So when it closes the bag, this black will be on each side. So we got our zipper. And then our cute pocket. So now let me show you, put that away. Let me show you how the pockets will look on here. So then we'll have one pocket here. So we have this purple. But think of it, it's going to have a little trim of black that's going to be folded down over there. So it's going to be like that. That's the pocket. And then we're going to have this one. I really like the guitars because remember, it's supposed to be the essence of Prince. And it'll also have this black on there. So it's going to fold over. It's not going to be that wide. Be half of that. Like that. And then the zipper itself is very like, let's go see. Now, I'm going to tell y'all right now, I don't care if you judge me about my zipper pulls because this is just the ones I bought recently. We ain't talking about the ones that are already in drawers. Okay. So I don't even care. But let's take a look. Let's take a look. So welcome to the zipper pulls I bought from Glitterbug Fairy just last week. So bring it down some. No judgment. Okay, people. Close. Oh, here. It's right here. So I don't have to go through all that. So this is what I was thinking of as my zipper pull. So you can see it has like a musical note, but it has like purple. Shamika, that was in those 2 bags. This is 2 bags of zipper pulls. But I think that looks really cool because it'll be on there. Miss Robin, yes, ma'am. So I think that's our zipper pull because it's gold and purpley. But they had some really, they just had some really cool zipper pulls. These are little ice skates. I sure did. Look at the green. So the PGA is down the street from my house. So I had to get some golf carts. And then y'all know I'm a motorcyclist. So Route 66 was definitely something I had to have. Now these little dice, but I was thinking it was more like something that you would see in like Harry Potter or something like that. And of course there is buttons, like a button. More Route 66. I love the big hearts. You all know I love the big hearts because I've used those before. And then they had the hearts with the paws. And this is all Glitterbug Fairy. Rose gold. Oh. Here's another heart. Now, if I was going to make a zipper inside of this bag, I probably would have done that. Now, I'm thinking of a man bag or some type of man bag that has, so that I can put, this is like, it's a whole golf scene. So there's so many. We'll take a look another day, okay? But for right now, we need to pick out what we're going to have for the tag on the inside. Because what I like to do is put the entire bag in a container. And then that bag is cut. It's ready for sewing. And I have my little bag. Let's look at the tag that we're going to put on the inside by the zipper, by the pockets. And I'll let y'all know what kind of sayings I have so we can pick a good saying to put inside the bag. Let's see, where is is the other ones? Everybody ready for Friday? It's probably Friday already on the East Coast. And I also need to, I'm going to show you guys her. I need to also get her hardware. So you'll be able to see that as well because we're doing gold. And I want to say that I put her hardware. I'm not sure where I put it. But I don't think I put it up in my little drawers. So it's very lovely. Let's check my box. Let's get the box out. And I'll bring it over there so you guys can see I got this little container that I keep my things in, but I'm supposed to be tomorrow at some point putting them inside of, I bought these new organizers to put everything in. So that way I could get to them easier and get them out of some of these packagings because I have a lot of them in a lot of packages and I want them out of there. I want them out. Okay. All right. So this is the hardware kits. But I bought these, what are those things called? The ones that you get from the Hobby Lobby. I bought them from Michael's. All right. Ooh, I left out a ladybug. So I have to put that up there. Okay, so let's talk about the tag on the inside. So I normally put like one tag. So let's go up a little bit. So this one says, "You look really pretty." These are just, this is blank. This is a quote one. This one says, "Authentic." This one says 100% handmade, stitched with love. This one is a cupcake that says, oh, that says happy birthday. You know what? It is her birthday. This is my friend is buying this for her birthday. So that would be cool. Let's see what else we got in here. Quote labels. Quote labels. That's it. I don't have many more. Oh, okay. Crafted with care. That's also crafted with care. And then I have a handmade. I think I want to do the happy birthday since it is her birthday. Did you get the D&D at AG? Oh, what's D&D? I'm not sure where D&D is, Miss Marilyn. I'm going to use happy birthday. The D&D. Oh, I have these that say hacked. This is my nerdy side. Because I'm in cybersecurity, so I like that. Oh, yes, ma'am. They came from, it came from Glitterbug Fairy. Glitterbug Fairy, that's where it came from. Put my headphones in here. Okay. So we're going to use the happy birthday because it's a little cupcake. It's kind of cute. All right. No judgment about my box either. So she's gonna have gold. So these will be the D-rings for her bag. And when I tell y'all, they are heavy. Like heavy, heavy. So I need to take 2 of these out. Actually, that might be too big. Shay, here's the clip for the bag that we have to make our little bag. Now these I cannot wait to use. These go on the sides or front of a heavier bag or a larger bag. Oh my God, I cannot wait to use these. And look at this strap. That is a beautiful strap. It's leather and it's braided. It's like, oh, it's amazing. It smells so good. All right, so for her end, I'm going to use that for the purse end. Let me make sure, because this doesn't have a size on this. Okay, it's about the same. And so for my zipper end, I'm going to use the iridescent zipper end as well. So it kind of has the purple and the gold. For the end, oh, this shouldn't be in here. All my zippers are down here. Oh, I can put this one away as well. I have a whole zipper drawer. We won't go through that tonight. Y'all judging me already. I'm cautious. It's okay. But remember, I went on my trips and I bought zippers from every country. It's a nice buckle. Then here's another. Look at that. This is a dressy chain for a bag. This is all bag stuff. All 100% bag stuff. Except for this. This is not. It's a binding. It's a binding tool. Okay. No. The thing I'm looking for now is the gold claws. And I don't see them in here. But I could have sworn I put them in here as well. So for my hooks, I want to have the gold ones. I see silver and black. The other thing I really could do is use, I could use iridescent to have that hint of gold and purple as well. So let's let this back up in here. So this container, I have a whole smaller thing that I'm going to section these off to open these up. So that way I can, I have one of those containers that have all the things in it. Hard to tell what you will find taken into boxes. That's right. That's why, do you need a strong drink? No, ma'am. I got my drink right here. See? It's all good. I got a drink. Yes, Jesse. Like, there is all kinds of things in there. Like, whew. Yes. Okay, so let me see about the clasp, and then I'll be able to put this in its own little bag, and it will be ready for sewing. And I have my little bags that I put everything in, sewing bags for my projects. Okay, now let's see where we got the claws. We have claws. The only other thing that I don't have that I won't pull out and for that are the rivets. And so for my rivets, I just normally wait. You know what I could use? Oh yeah. Let me show you guys this. See what you think. Because from Glitterbug Fairy, I also got some of their iridescent claws, which would definitely work. Although these look tiny. Ooh, I think these would not be thick enough. So let me grab some of these other ones so we can kind of look at it together, because I can technically close up. I'm bringing a couple of trays out of my this big drawer I have over here. Okay, I think I got that for the most part. And I'm here too to make sure I didn't put them in here. So I have this little cabinet thing that I keep all my tools in, but it's full. She said dig deep. Yes, Miss Linda. Yes. Okay, so here's what I got from Glitterbug Fairy. Let's look at me and hardware. I probably could sell hardware as much hardware I have. But this also came from Glitterbug Fairy. And each one of these packs were like $5. Hi, Faye. Welcome in. Okay. So these are also like iridescent color. So let's see how that is. And this came with, so, all right, let's take this, because this leather, the strap, let me grab a couple of clips, because we can test this and see if it's going to fit in. I don't know. I think I'm going to have a bigger one than what that is. So, all right. So because this is going to fold in twice. And so it needs to be able to go through here. So this is probably a no. See? Nope. Okay. So then, ooh. Dang. Okay. Now I think we want to cut it down just a little bit, because this is so pretty. Can you see that? It's really purple and gold. And it pushes in like that. But again, it's 1 inch, and this is probably more like 1.5 inches. So I do have, that's 1 inch as well. Okay, there we go. This is 1.5 inches. And it's more on the gold side. Let me show you something. Look at this. So these are also D-rings, but they add an accent to the side of the bag. Isn't that cool? I really like these. Can't wait. I want to add this to a white bag, which I think will make it pop. All right, so oh, I do have some. Yay! Okay, so I think we may be good. Look at that. Can you see that? So it's like purple and gold. And this will go. So this is the 1.5. And I do have 2 of these. Now, here's going to be the question. So it would be, this would be the D ring, but I may have, so it would be connected to the gold there. So it would be gold and then clip on here. Which, with this being gold, I mean, it's still super nice. I love these gold rings like this. And these suckers are heavy. Look, that's hard to see. So then there's this one. So let me put this. So technically it would be one of 2 options. Well, no, because this is small. Nope, that's too small. This fits flimsy. Look, I gotta make sure this isn't silver because now the light is getting to me. Yeah, that's silver. Looks like silver. Okay, so I think now these are super cute too. I have so many different clasps, as you can see, like different types. I can't wait to put this on the bag to use this for a D-ring. Because that is so nice. And look at that side there. But okay. So, what do you guys think? Think we're okay with this? I think so. Yeah, okay. Look, I'm like, make sure I got 2. Now, I just need to find a sweater that is either the gold or iridescent. Let's use this. So let's put these together. And so, oh, sorry. So this will be the D-ring coming off the black. Okay. So we put those in here. And then the only other thing, I got the little end. The only thing I need now is a adjustable slider. Let's see if I have one in here. I think these are all, yeah, these are all my buckles. Yeah, these are just buckles. All right, so the only thing I'm missing is a slider. That's it, that's all. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. So I think we're gonna have iridescent gold. I'm gonna let you guys put it on this black so you can see what it looks like. Because that's what it'll be hanging on. Hold on. Like Miss Linda said, let me see. So that's what it looks like on the black. Okay, so let me put these back. And then I'll go find, I need a slider. And then once we have the slider, I'm packaging it up till tomorrow. Well, till later on today. So that way it'll be ready for sewing tomorrow. And then I think I'm gonna cut I'll cut my pieces in the morning. That'll be the first thing I do before I start anything else is cut my pieces for the sew along. And guys, if you didn't know about the sew along, we're doing the sew along tomorrow. Unfortunately, it is closed because I wanted to make sure I got everything out to everybody because there was prep work where you need to have your fabric cut. We're doing a panel. We're sewing a panel. We're doing the quilt top. And so we will do that tomorrow evening on a video chat. A sew together, so long. Okay. I'm over here pulling out sliders because I have a slider drawer. Some little thing. Turns out I have some 2-inch sliders. That's not what I need. Let's see. Anybody have big plans for tomorrow? I also have to go buy some school supply for a school supply drive. Man, hardwood studio over here. Ooh, that's so cute. I have zipper pulls for days. You guys just know. I'm looking through here, looking for doggone sliders, and all I'm finding is more zipper pulls. But they are nice and heavy because I like some heavy hardware. So that just helps make the bag. Especially for ones that I'm custom making. Okay. Jeez Louise. Alright. No slider yet. But if I don't find one, I can always use one of my earrings. But I think I have. I can always use one of the D-rings or I can use a buckle. So that'll be on my task list for tomorrow. So I'm going to grab a bag so I can put this in it. All the pieces. Don't want this to mess up. Oh, thank you all. So this is my strap. And little, oh, these clips. My anchor. These are what goes on the side of the bag that holds the D-rings. Zipper tape. My pockets. Put these together. My little key fob. That in there. Those. Okay, what happens in the key fob? I think my key fob ran away. This, two of these. Oh, here it is. Key fob. I'm gonna put this right on the zipper strap thing so I'll know. And you know what? I'm also going to put this little pocket thing because this goes under this. I'm gonna put it right here so I'll know when I sew this, it'll sew down because like I like to sew. Sorry. I like to sew these. So this is my little tag. Just putting it over here so I don't forget it. Because sometimes you put these in the bag and you forget to put it in there. So, and it's going to be hanging off the pocket like that. So this bag is big enough that I can lay stuff flat in it and not have to worry about it. Make sure this glue is done so it doesn't stick to anything. All right, so we have cut it all out. This bag is ready to sew tomorrow, which is 100% great. And it should not take me long to sew it tomorrow either, which is fabulous. Make sure I got all my parts. I do. And tomorrow I will catalog this and put it in a little, I have this folder that I put my patterns in. I can't put my acrylic patterns. I gotta figure something out with my acrylic patterns because I've been cutting some. And so I have this little organizer thing. This thing that I put my patterns in. So this way I can keep my patterns. And they won't get messed up. I'll put this one in the back for now because I still have pieces in there. Okay. Uh-oh. All right. So this is called Crossbody Totes. So that one's ready to go. Now I'm going to put my pen away. Y'all see me putting this pen right back here on my desk because I'm going to need it tomorrow. So I go through, make sure, because small pieces like this can be D-ring holders easily. All right. Okay. Well, I appreciate you all hanging out with me for 2 hours. We did a lot. We got the whole bag cut out. Well, 2 hours and 30 minutes. My bad. Trying to think. I was talking to you guys earlier about my so I do have my my panel that I'm doing for tomorrow's Sew Along. It is the Monopoly Man that says know your worth and add text. So that's what I'm using. But the biggest thing is what am I going to cut out? And I think I thought about doing batiks. But I also have some 5x5 grunge already cut. So thought about just using these because this is a whole 100 pieces. So I would definitely find something in here. See all the colors? Like there's 100 pieces in here. It says fossil fern. But yeah. So we shall see. I'll put it on the wall. I gotta lay it out. Once I lay it out, it'll be all good. Be all good. All right, let's see what else. What else we're gonna do? I just knocked all that stuff down. Jeez Louise. Oh, I know what it was. A cord. Crud. Okay. So let's see. I had a really cool bag from. Oh, I did make something. I did a make and take at the show. And I did applique, but it is. So it's applique, but it is sewless, stitchless applique. So there are no seams here. But let me see. Gotta leave my iron on because I didn't realize. Nope, it's cut off. So the one good thing about this was we cut out all the pieces. Oh, you see, honey? Look, honey over here, like, girl, it is storming. Can you come on here? She's like, it's storming, man. So this is put on by Steam Seam 2. And when I tell y'all, it was something. I really liked it. But I mean, it's on there. It is on there. Literally, it's on there. We had to cut out all these little pieces. So, I like it. We'll probably do something with this one Sunday. And it's by Tana by Design. So she has some really, really nice things. I'm looking to see. So this is what it's supposed to, and it matches for the most part. So I did that as a make and take. And they have one of these every, they have one of these that is every, what is it called? every day they do a different make and take kit. So that was cool. I really liked it. What else? I'm looking in my little bag. Got papers in here too. But I did stop back by Good of a Fairy, and I got a couple of other things that I saw that they had, like these green little clips for stuff. Oh, I forgot I got this. That's not the right size though for that. I still bought the wrong size. And then I did buy two of the, remember I told you guys I got 2 musical notes. So I did get 2 musical notes. I got rose gold. This guy's like a higher uni peach. So we'll see. Some classes at his store. But I got a Juki button. I love Juki. Because I do. And then my Tainted by Designs. So I'm going to make something from Tainted by Designs again. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. Because in her make and take, she had already put the steamer seam behind everything. She had already cut out everything for you. So, yep, I'm going to try it. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, they have this steamer seam too. And then there is, you need this applique pressing sheet. And then you need a pair of scissors. You might need a marker. You might need some tweezers depending on the size of the little things. And definitely you're going to need some small scissors. Yep, don't say that to Miss Linda. But yeah, but I did find, so you have to have a pattern. So I got 2 patterns. This one has the fabric with the pattern. And then this one I really love. It actually says, it's called Little Stinker. See the skunk in the middle. And then, so here's all the fabric. And this is the pattern. But with these, you need one of those light pads. So I finally get to use my light pad. Like, I've been having a light pad for years. Now I get to use it with this stuff. So I'm planning to use it. But that's what I got at the original sewing expo. I actually, last year, Tana gave me so much embroidery thread, it was ridiculous. I've been regifting it to people. She was like, "Oh, you're an embroiderer? Here." It was the last day of the show. She was like, "You're an embroiderer? Here, take all this thread." Oh, girl. She was selling it for like $2 and $5. I got so much thread. Every time somebody's gift leaves out of here, they get thread. You get thread and you get thread. It's all Madeira, so like it's not bad thread. It's great thread. I love Madeira, but I don't really use the smaller spools. But this pink bag, I love this bag. It's like iridescent. It's really cute. All right, guys. I think I'm getting sleepy now, since I've been up since like 4 or something yesterday. All right. I think I'm going to call it a night. Oh, I did stop by this one store. Oh, I like them so much. They are called Beach. Oh man, Beach something. It's not Beach Bombs. They do the cutest embroidery. So I bought one of their quote projects, and it is so, oh, look, beach potato. They're called beach potato embroidery. Super cute. And the couple that does everything, they're out of Florida. They're in Cape Coral, but they have some really cute embroidery projects. So if you are looking for embroidery projects, they have some great ones. And then the other person, Miss Eileen, let me tell you what. When you see gifted people, there are some gifted people. That lady is gifted. Like, if you go back, if you're in our Facebook group, you go back to the live, you'll see I went to Miss Eileen's booth and talked to her. That lady's so gifted. Her designs are amazing. And so she has all her patterns and all that. And her website is eileenbartos.com. I will, let me see, can I put that in the chat? No, because it's the wrong chat. Okay, never mind, can't put it in there. All right, guys. Well, again, thank you so much for hanging out with me. And thank you, Donzel. I will change the name as soon as I move back to my regular seat, because that's where that is where the other thing is, the keyboard. But yes, I appreciate you guys hanging out on a Thursday night into Friday morning. I told somebody I'm good for an overnight conversation, like just chilling on a Thursday night. But we got the bag cut. I'm excited about that. Yay. Now all I get to do is sew, but I really want to cut out at least 2 more. So I'm going to sew that one first and cut out my stuff for the sew along. And then I'll work on cutting out some more to try to get some of that done before the sew along. All right. Well, you all have a wonderful, wonderful night. Oh, did you guys see the intro? Miss Linda and I, before each one of our Sunday fun days, be in here dancing. So I figured I would put that as the dancing to start it out with the people dancing. I thought that was so cool. Like, I'm like, okay, we're gonna do something fun to start it off. But yes, so I will go and update it so it doesn't say Monday, it will say Thursday. But it is 12:01. I don't want to turn into a pumpkin, so I will say goodnight now. You guys have a great rest of your Friday. Happy Friday. Bye.
We got thread on the table, vinyl in the back, orders on the list, and we staying on track. Laughter's the vibe with a little caffeine. This ain't just work, it's a crafting dream. Go Savvy Lab, we stitch and we chat, bringing all the sparkle just like that. From tumblers to tees, embroidery too, we're making magic right here with you. Yeah, right here with you. We're making magic right here with you. Got the hoop in place and the lasers lit, talking about life while we custom fit. Y'all drop a comment, join in the fun. Sunday fun day vibes, getting things done. Sipping on tea and we giggle a bit, packaging love with every kit. Creative queens with a boss babe flow. If you know, then you go, let's go. Go Savvy Lab, we stitch and we chat, bringing all the sparkle just like that. From tumblers to tees, embroidery too, we're making magic right here with you. We got thread on the table, vinyl in the back. Orders on the list and we staying on track. Laughter's the vibe with a little caffeine. This ain't just work, it's a craft and drink. Go savvy in life, we stitch and we chat, bringing all the sparkle just like that. From tumblers to tees, embroidery too. We're making magic right here with you. Oh, 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 oh. We're making magic right here with you. Got the hoop in place and the lasers lit. Talking about life while we custom fit. Y'all drop a comment, join in the fun. Sunday fun day vibes, getting things done. Sipping on tea and we giggle a bit. Packaging love with every kid. Creative queens with a boss babe flow. If you know, then you go, let's go.